Hello, how are you? When you join, say hello. Let me know where you are tuning in from. I always love to know this, and when you're watching, I always love to know who's on, so always say hello, because I believe social media is such a tool of connectivity. I built my whole online business on it, and I built my whole impact, and I've met incredible people through this platform. So that's really what I believe. And if I don't know you, if you don't say hello, I can't communicate. I can't, build a relationship with you. So let me know when you're joining. If you don't know me, my name is Colleen Gallagher. And one thing that I'm super, super, super passionate about is guiding people to live a life they're absolutely in love with, that is filled with purpose, filled with creation, filled with luxury. And today I'm actually coming from the rooftop of where I live in Hollywood. So I want to see, actually, you can see the Hollywood. Let me see if I can turn this better. You can actually see from where I live the Hollywood sign. So it's quite incredible. And there's Hotel Roosevelt, so you can see it there, which is pretty amazing. So if you've never seen it, anyway, welcome. I'm happy we get to be here. And I wanted to come on quickly today because my phone's about to die, but I was up here thinking, I was on my walk actually. And on my walk today, where I was walking, there was these trailers and trailers and trailers of people that are shooting video, because I live in where my apartment is. I live in between two studios where people come and shoot movies or shoot shows. And so I was on my walk and I was, kind of thinking, for those who didn't see, yesterday I just launched that I'm doing my first of all, yesterday I just re-signed my first book, Live Your Truth. For those of you who know, when I started my business, that was the business that I wrote my book on. It was about how I overcame cancer. It was about how I started to travel the world. It was about, hey, James, oh my gosh, I'm so happy you're here. Hey, Anthony, hey, Lewis, hey, Blache. Anyway, so how I built my business was from this first book. I wrote my first book. I knew I had to write it. I don't know why I had to write it. I just knew. And I sat there and I wrote the book in New Zealand. And then I was like, I'm leaving my corporate job. I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to travel the world and have an online business and impact, millions and millions of people and make, lots of money doing it, basically. And so I've built my business incredibly, and I've impacted lots of people. I've made a lot of money. I've helped a lot of people make money. I've helped a lot of people get out of relationships that weren't well for them. I've helped a lot of people get into amazing relationships that is what they really wanted. So anyway, from that, I've got my master's. I'm getting my PhD, and this first book, I just signed it with my publisher. So for those of you who know, I've been promoting my third book, An Uncompromised Life, that comes out June 8th. You can go to my website. I should leave the link in the comments here, so you can go and get it. But this first book, I never really did anything with it. I felt really ashamed of it because it was called the Intoxicator Movement. An intoxicator, because I said we need to intoxicate the world with love, which is a perfect alchemy. For those of you who know of the word alchemizer or the book, The Alchemist, of what it means to really be someone who's empowered in this life. And so I never really did anything with this book because I had a mentor actually that shared something with me that it wasn't it wasn't of the highest, or I shouldn't have written the book, or I shouldn't have whatever. And so I never really shared it. And so the fact that yesterday, it's 3 years later, it comes full circle that I am publishing this book, and it's going to come out in January of 2022. This is what it means to live your purpose. This is what it means to live a life that you're absolutely in love with. This is what it means to be a light in this world. This is what it means to monetize your life. This is what it means that you walk through your life as a person. You go, this is what I know I'm meant to do. I know I'm meant for more. I know I'm meant to express more and be more and travel the world. And I'm meant to experience the greatest love in life. You just have this knowing, and you have this knowing you want to change humanity. You have this knowing you want to give people more opportunity. If that is you, then you've got to take action. And why I'm doing this live is because I just launched that 90-day program. It starts March 30th. So if you look, I just posted it yesterday. It's called Find Your Purpose, Fall in Love, and Monetize Your Life. And why I'm sharing my first book with you is because 3 years ago, I would have never imagined that I would have signed that book with a publisher. I didn't even know what that was. I didn't even know you could monetize your life with a book. I didn't even know that you could make a course. I didn't even know that you could make cards. I didn't even know that you could make sunglasses. I had no idea that in just one person, you could step into the world and make a ton of things. like create things. Like I thought that was like only for businesses. Like I didn't think one person, like you are one person. I didn't think that I could just go do something. And then I did it. And so as I was on my walk today, why I'm on this live today, is I'm walking around and where I live between two studios, and there's these like big like getting ready trucks or trailers, getting ready trailers for these studios. And I'm thinking in my mind, like, wow, so many people wish they could live in LA. So many people wish they could like wake up and they see the Hollywood side. And I can actually see that from my bedroom window. I don't ever guys show you my bedroom because I don't ever go live in there. That's a rule I have. But anyway, I can see the Hollywood sign from my bedroom, from my balcony. And I remember thinking in a time in my life, like, could I really afford LA? Would LA be something that I could ever really afford? Would I be able to like, I don't know, you have all these limiting beliefs. Like, is it possible for me? And so when I was walking, I'm seeing these studios and I'm like, why is it that I love LA? And then I'm walking and I'm seeing like, why I love LA is because you're in the environment of fucking pure creation. You're in the environment of people are literally stepping into creating things that did not exist before. And when you can step into the mind of looking that I have a purpose, I have something here to do, I have a light here to shine. I went through something traumatic in my life. Like I believe we all have had a cancer, something equally traumatic. So you went through something traumatic. All of us have heartbreak, things with parents, things with school, being bullied. Like every single one of us, I cannot name one person that has just walked through life and go, my life was just totally perfect. It doesn't. And if they do, you're totally disconnected from your body and your emotions, which means that there's a bigger problem. So, why I wanted to come on here and say, basically, long story short, is that as I was on my walk this morning, I was reflecting, like, why did I always want to live in LA? Why did I want to travel the world? Why did my book that I wrote 3 years ago, just now get published when my third book was going through publishing? There's a lot of words there, but basically I was just saying, like, why is my creation that I created 3 years ago now just getting publicity? Like now just getting excited, now just happening. And I was thinking about this, and I feel like sometimes as creatives or people who know we're meant to live with more in this world, we stop ourselves because we think that there's supposed to be an instant result. We think that the moment we have an idea that's in our mind and it's there, and even if we make it, we think right then we're supposed to see this large impact result. But the thing is that when we create something or we choose to become a creator, as we live our life, that creation compounds for us, just like finance. And so it becomes an asset that we created that we start to perceive the world differently. And so with that, things like why did I move to LA from New Zealand, or why did I travel over the world, is because your environment is so important. What you do with your environment, who you're around, who you become, it's what's going to empower you to either create an amazing life or an amazing business, or it's not. And that's only up to your choice. So anyway, with that, that's what I wanted to share, to get in my online course, which is Find Your Purpose, as I said. Find your purpose, fall in love, and absolutely monetize your life. And we start on March 30th. It is going to be 90 days. And so with that 90 days, you work privately one-on-one with me. You get access to me. This is my first ever online course that I created. It's the most powerful course that I've created. It's the one that I really remembered to step into my truth. This is for you. Like, this program is for you if you're someone who knows, hey, Fred, that you want to just have more in life. You want to experience more. You want to be more. You want to actually monetize your life. You want to actually be in love with life. You don't want to be doing a job that you hate. You don't want to be just doing a job to get money. Like, you actually structurally want to understand how to build a life that you love, how to create a life, how to be in environments like LA, or how to be in environments where you get to travel the world and be around incredible people. Then this program is for you. We start, like I said, March 30th. The early bird ends on Friday. So we have 4 days left for the early bird. And the first 3 people that enroll in this program, I'm doing a writing workshop that's going to be on March 31st. And this is for those of you who desire to write or desire to express, but you feel like you don't know how to express, or you thought you wanted to write a book, but you don't really know, like you're not taking the action. Then this would be for you. So the first 3 people get that workshop included, which I'm super excited about. And so the pre-sale ends on Friday. So message me to get enrolled. And then after that, it goes up and we start on March 30th. So I'm super excited. It's going to be, this program is what changed my life. This program is why I was able to travel the world. It's why I've been able to build a social media following. It's why I've been able to build a successful business, and help other people build businesses, and also get over trauma, like having, the diagnosis of cancer. And then afterward, how I overcame that, That's what this program is for too, is to really help you overcome and let go of things that you've suffered from, and things that have caused you pain. So message me. All you have to do is just message me. Hey, Colleen, I want to join your program. I want to find my purpose. Can you send me details? So all you have to do is just message me and we will get you that. And I hope this serves. I hope this lands. I hope it makes sense that, and for those of you who've never seen the Hollywood sign, I hope that that was a treat for you. So there's a lot of you on here who have not traveled. So yeah, I love you. Let me know if you have any questions. And no, it's your time to rise, but you get to choose it.